Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kindly accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Welcome to the morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. Bhaktin Rupamshi Sharma Mataji will be reading the Vaishnava etiquettes, followed by Ramesh Nayak Prabhuji reading the Namamrita. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Vaishnav etiquettes. Number 4 is kitchen. Number 1, the kitchen is an extension of the altar because whatever is cooked, there will be offered to the deities. So whatever one is doing in the kitchen should be done with care and attention for the deities. Second, where the deities are formally installed, as in the temple, standard expected are quite high and strict. In comparison, some degree of concession may be offered in respect of the household deities where it is not possible to maintain the same standards. For example, it is a rule that one should not eat in the kitchen or in front of the deities. However, in many homes, the altar, kitchen, and dining table are all in one room, so it may not be possible to follow the above rule. Number 3, householders, however, should keep the ideal standard in mind and try to come as close to it as possible in their particular situation. One should always remember that one is cooking for Krishna. The more careful one is in regard to these small rules, the more one can become conscious that one is not cooking for oneself but for Lord Krishna himself. Number 4, only clean, uncontaminated clothes must be worn in the kitchen. Clothes that have been used outside or in the bathroom cannot be used. Number 5, fingernails should be clean and clipped. Hands must be washed upon entering the kitchen before beginning cooking. In the temple, bath must be taken before cooking. At home, it is preferable to do so. 6, one should not put anything in one mouth in the kitchen. One should not rinse one's mouth in the kitchen sink. In particularly, one should not taste or smell a preparation to test it. 7, where possible, there should be no eating or drinking in the kitchen area. If this is unavoidable, the curtain in front of the deities must be drawn. 8, the vessel in which bhoga is cooked for the deities in particular and plates and cups in which bhoga is offered should be kept and washed separately from the plates, cups and glasses in which family devotees eat or drink. Number 9, if one has an infectious disease, one should not work in the kitchen area as one may contaminate the bhoga and the vessel. 10, if one touches the floor or the dustbin or the lower part of one's body, one should wash one's hands. 11, there should be no unnecessary talking in the kitchen. 12, the cooking platform, stove, sink should be cleaned up before and after cooking. 13, one should work carefully but efficiently and avoid cluttering. 14, anything that has fallen to the floor cannot be put on the table. If a vegetable falls on the floor, it may be washed and then used. 15, one must not enter the kitchen straight after using the toilet unless one has taken bath. And very important, devotees must be absolutely careful that no hair falls in and contaminates the offerings. Absolute caution must be exercised in this regard. Devotees must keep their hair well covered while cooking. 17th, Mahaprasadam should not be eaten directly from the deity's plate. It should be transferred to another vessel or plate before being eaten. The temple standard is that one should not begin eating until the deity's plates have been washed. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Ramesh Nayak Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम।
Dandavat Pranam.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Pure love for Krishna elicits the most sublime and lofty emotions of the soul. Liberation or spiritual perfection implies not the absence of the cognition or emotion, but their ultimate perfection. Within the soul are profound transcendental emotions which lie dormant as long as the soul sleeps in Maya, material illusion. But Such sublime emotions awaken with the awakening of pure spiritual consciousness. The entire range of emotions experienced by conditioned soul, such as happiness and misery, love and hate, compassion and envy, are merely dim and prevented reflections of their spiritual counterparts, which exists in the law, which exists in the absolute purity and are experienced by fully realized souls in their eternal relation with the Lord. When soul has awakened to pure love of Krishna, the taste and infinitely sweet flavors of wide varieties of transcendental emotions that are variegated manifestations of spiritual ecstasy. Such transcendental ecstasy, such transcendental ecstatic emotions within the heart and mind of the pure devotee are so powerful that they erupt and spill over into the realm of the physical. In pursuance of the order of his spiritual master, Sri Chaitanya entered upon the path of constant chanting of the holy name of the Krishna, which when such chanting invoked intense spiritual ecstasy, he wondered whether he had lost his sanity. He approached his guru Ishwarapuri, who then explained, It is It is a characteristic of love of Godhead that by nature it induces transcendental symptoms in one's body and makes one more and more greedy to achieve the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord. When one is actually develops the love of God, he naturally sometimes cries, sometimes laughs, sometimes chants,
Hare Krishna.
sometimes runs in.
When one actually develops love of Godhead, he naturally sometimes cries, sometimes laughs,
Hello.
sometimes chants,
Hare Krishna.
and sometimes run here and there just like a madman.
Hare
Perspiration,
Krishna.
trembling, standing of one's bodily hairs, tears, faltering, fading, madness, melancholy, patience, pride, joy, and humility. These are various natural symptoms of ecstatic.
Hare Krishna.
Read, Prabhuji.
Read Prabhuji, read.
See, Prabhuji, you are able to see, right?
No, I'm not seeing the screen. Screen is not there.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Screen is not displayed.
Yeah, now it's not there.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Shri Radharas Bihari Bhagavan ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Mata ki jai, Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Gaurang Nitaya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai, morning chanting program ki jai. So today in Vaishnava etiquette, the topic was kitchen. Kitchen is an extension part of the deity room. We should understand that the kitchen is a place where Lakshmi Devi and Radharani cooks. And that is a place which has to be maintained as, highest sanctity in the kitchen. We should not eat in the kitchen. We should not taste in the kitchen. We should not smell in the kitchen. And cleanliness should be kept at the highest level in the kitchen. We should see that whatever in the kitchen should not be ever tasted before offering, and the plate should be different. It should be clean. Our nail, our hands should be cleaned. If we are going to the bathroom, we should again see that we take bath and come in the kitchen. We have to maintain In the house, it will be little difficult, but whatever maximum rules which we can follow, especially not eating in the kitchen, that we have to follow. We cannot eat in the kitchen. We have to eat outside. And the vessels which are jutha, that also should not be kept in the kitchen. It should be kept separately. There are many things that rules prescribe, but house, different houses have different thing. Whatever maximum rules are there, we should try to follow it. Another most important thing, your consciousness in preparing the food. You should be having the consciousness that this food that you are preparing is for Lord. And while preparing the food, you should not do prajalpa. You should not talk anything else. You should either be chanting, either be listening some katha, or kirtan should be going on in the background while preparing the prasadam. So, with that mood, if the prasad is prepared, it has a great impact on the person who is eating it. It has a great impact in the consciousness of the person who is eating it. Matajis have this very big astra in their hand that is called as kitchen. By the kitchen, they can control the entire house if they can cook very nicely. Yeah, in the kitchen also, they can take help of the helper, but that helper should be also clean, and he should see that that helper should be following the 4 regulative principles. That way, we should try to maintain the highest sanctity in the kitchen area, because kitchen is the most important thing connected with the deities. As far as in the temple is going, when we go to the temple, we should wear new clothes when we go in the kitchen, and see that no other impurity or infection is there in our body when we go to the kitchen area. Plus, our consciousness, in our consciousness, we should be seeing that we are chanting the holy name or remembering about the holy name. If we have contaminated consciousness, then that also goes in the food, and that passes on to the person who has it. So we should be very careful while preparing the prasadam. As far as the holy name is concerned, Mahaprabhu went to Ishwarpuri and he says, what type of name you have given? By taking the name, I'm not able to control myself. You know, my body is shivering. My throat is getting choked. Tears are flowing from my eyes. So what type of this name you have given to me? Mahaprabhu is saying. So the Ishwarpuri says, this is the nature of the holy name. When you take it properly, all the Ashta Sattvic Vikas come in your body. Your eyes get moist, your throat gets choked, you know, your body shivers, and sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. This are called as Ashta Sattvic Vikara, which Mahaprabhu says is the highest bhava in devotional life. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.